Hello, hello. How did you go with your first exercise? Did you share what you did with a friend or a teacher or a parent? Today, we're actually going to be talking about those special people in your life. It's important to recognize and celebrate those who do life with us and those who are there for the journey and support us along the way. So I want you to have a think about people who have an influence and an impact on your heart and on your life. For example, who's been with you from the very beginning, and who supports you in practical ways like cooking dinner and doing laundry, who listens to your heart and helps you process through different emotions, who's given you wings, that is, who encourages you to pursue your dreams, and then who is an anchor in your life, that is, someone who you feel is dependable and you can ask for advice, and somebody who is really consistent. That would be someone I describe as being an anchor. Who can you turn to for support in different contexts, like school or work or in your home? There will be different people that you can ask for help in different situations. And who do you hang out with for fun, for adventure, for refreshment, who do you really enjoy? So as I was going through that list, I'm sure certain faces came up in your mind. It's important to note that there won't be just one person who fits all of those different roles for you. For example, if I want grounded advice, I go speak with my parents because they're wise and they're protective. But then there are other friends that I turn to for different reasons. If I want to share adventures or have long chats or catch up with around a meal. It's also worth mentioning that different friends will flow in and out of your life depending on where you are and what your priorities are at the time. So this is just an organic part of life, and even though sometimes it can be difficult to accept, because saying goodbye is never easy, it's still important to recognize different friends in different seasons of our life. I did this exercise myself a couple of years ago, and I already have different people in my life that I needed to include when I did it again this week. Because over the years we've met new people and I've changed where I work, and this means there are different adjustments in my circle of support. So I found when I release relationships that are naturally taking a different direction and I bless my friends, then it helps for my heart to move forward with grace and freedom. So now, if you're thinking that you wish you had more people that you could put in your circle of support, then it's a great opportunity to recognize that this is an area that you can work on. You can actually work on growing relationships and strengthening connections. You might want to have a chat with your teacher about this. You can pray about the desires of your heart, and you can ask the Lord to show you ways that you can reach out and develop strong and healthy connections. So your circle of companions and support can be represented in your journal however you like. So you could do it as a plain circle or a heart, or you could stick a doily on there or draw a guiding light of sorts. I did this a couple of years ago. It's just a very colourful representation here of areas where you can put in names like community, work, family and friends. You might want to put those closest to you on the inside, and others that you have connected to less intimately further out in the circle. It's just up to you. You'll see in this one, which I've created more as a sketch, I've placed God in the center of my circle of support because He's my anchor and He's my rock. He's always been faithful and good no matter what. and I trust Him with my whole heart and my life. And most importantly, while you're writing down names of people, or you can do initials if you want to be more discreet, the names of your family and friends, focus on thinking affectionately and gratefully for each one. And there's one more thing, this is optional. If you get a chance, you might choose to send a card or a message of thanks to someone that's in your circle. So let them know how much you appreciate them. Last week I sent a painting and a card to a friend from way back in my teenage years, and I just told her how grateful I am for her presence and support throughout the past few decades. And it's just really lovely to let people know how important they are to you. It's good for your heart and it's wonderful for theirs. So have fun. Bless ya.